Hi, Patrick. Welcome. What's happening with Bitcoin this week?
Hello. And first of all, thanks to have me. And let's start with the price of Bitcoin. We're just, at the moment, we're pushing through the 9,400 level. But if you look at the bigger picture, then you see that we're trying to break this upper leg of this very large triangle. And around 10,500, we're probably going to see some real action in the price, hopefully to the upside, but there will be a fierce fight around that level.
And what's happening with the miners?
Well, good question. We have two very large forces which are determining the price. You got the supply side, the miners, and you got the demand side, which is retailers or institutional clients. But on the mining side, we see a lot of guys being very happy to sell around 10, 11,000. So that 10,500 level seems to be the sweet spot for some pre-mined coins by these guys. And as long as they feel comfortable to sell them out at that level, there is still constant supply coming in. So it's a tough one to break, but if it breaks, the upside is quite open.
So what does Grayscale Premium have to do with this as it relates to Bitcoin? Also for Grayscale Ethereum, why do some people have the premium and others do not?
On the demand side, especially for institutionals or for clients that are not that sophisticated or deep into the market and have no accounts on exchanges or on broker sites, their easiest way is to buy those shares of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust or Ether Trust. But those shares are limited. And if people want to get in and they only have fiat to get in, they need to pay a premium. And that premium sometimes, especially in Ether, went totally crazy. I mean, they paid 18 times more than what they should have paid when they just bought Ether on a normal exchange. But on the other side, you need to be quite careful. Not everyone needs to pay that premium. If you have already Ether or Bitcoin, you can basically pay your share in kind. So I give Grayscale my Bitcoin and I get those shares. And if the premium stays, and after my lockup period, which is usually 6 months on Grayscale, if you buy, you can sell your share again and you lock in that premium, but only if you have already Bitcoins or Ether to pledge. So it's a dangerous game because you don't know how long that premium will stay there, but at the moment, demand seems to be still there, and that premium doesn't really go away. It came off the highs, that's for sure, in Bitcoin especially. I mean, we're trading almost at the very low end of that premium we have seen over time. And on Ether, it is still elevated. So there is still demand, especially on the Ether side.
So do you want to make any predictions about where the movements are going in the next week or so?
I don't really like to make predictions, but currently I feel quite bullish that the market seems to try and push to the upside and is eating into all the supply I see on the screens. So it feels like that the buyers are having the stronger hand right now, but it is tough to make a prediction.
All right. Well, thanks so much for being with us. We look forward to having you back in a few weeks, see what happens.